good old Collingwood forever. They know how to play the game. Side by side they stick together to uphold the Magpie name. See the Barrackers are shouting, as all Barrackers should. Oh, the Premiership's a cakewalk for the good old Collingwood.
Aoi, haru wa nu aoi, soro wa wakata uta. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what you were singing. I have no idea what you were singing.
It was a Gundam song.
That was the Collingwood Magpie fight song for Australian rules football. EFL.
Football?
Yeah, football. Footy.
Football or like
footy.
Football.
Australian rules football. Footy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you never seen Aussie rules?
No. There's a lot of things that I don't know about. Like, when I was a rugby coach for a second and I didn't know about rugby. That was real fun. It was a good season too. They were kicking butt, and I was just the judo instructor for them. And let me tell you something. I don't know.
The Legion
did we do our thing?
Lost.
Did we do our thing?
Oh, this is a minimum effort podcast.
Oh yeah, minimum effort, maximum
feelings.
Talking. Feelings
talking about feelings
sometimes,
but the Legion lost in the finals this season.
Oh, did they?
They went 15-1 and then lost in the finals.
That hurts. Yeah. I know that feeling.
They've never won a championship.
No.
They've been to like three championship games, 4 championship games. They've never won a fight.
Well, we normally talk about sumo and grappling and other stuff and things.
Aussie rules.
But now we're talking about real sports, y'all. Real sports.
Rugby, Aussie rules football.
Yeah. We're talking about all kinds of things.
All kinds of footy.
Yes. All right, but now
we're going to talk about sumo stuff.
We're going to talk about some sumo things and some other stuff. Mengkin.
Yes.
Let's talk about your journeys.
My journeys.
Your journeys. You're wandering.
Yes, I do wander around Japan quite a bit. Actually, I don't wander around Japan. I just go to the same places. Nagano, where I live, and then I go to Akita, where I visit quite often because I used to grew up there.
You love Akita.
I do. I love it a lot.
You do. You really do. I think you've been there 3 times this year?
No, 2 times.
2? And by the end of the year, 4?
No, I can't do more trips.
Okay.
I'm like you last year. I'm pretty much exhausting my savings and everything. Doing everything.
I'm just traveling, just living it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I went to the US. I went to San Diego in February, right? July, I went to New Zealand.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was this year.
Yeah.
That was this year.
Yeah. I made 2 international trips, and I'm going to make another one to Malaysia in December. So,
oof, man. So, Mengkin, by the time this comes out, you will see some of our shorts, and it's Mengkin wandering, not lost.
Wandering and lost.
Oh, that's right. Wandering
and lost.
Yes.
Because I wander and I don't know what I'm going or doing. So that's my 30 years of my life.
Oh, man.
Next stop, UK, in it.
More trains? Just on subways?
Trains, in it. Yep.
Charlotte's gonna punch you.
Yeah. She doesn't even say in it. She hates it.
Does she?
She does not know. I said in it more than she's ever said in her entire life, and I say it in like one day.
Okay.
In it. She's probably laughing over there.
Yeah, so that's
my story.
Mengkin's side project, you know, as people that for some reason just want to keep doing more and more things. On the US side, we have Keeping Up, which is kind of dope. We have Aiden's Journey. We have the Minimum Efforts. We have our YouTube Shorts. We have
Insta Reels.
Our Insta Reels. Our Instagram accounts. We got the Honu Sumo, Honu BJJ.
Honu Judo. Do you have Judo?
Honu Judo. It's a Maximum Effort Judo. Yeah. That one's really like a love letter for my martial arts. Like, if you look at that one, you're like, oh man, it's not very active, and it's because most things are stories. It's just there for the stories, and I'm kind of talking crap, and it's all in a beautiful, like, blossoming assholism. It's really great. It's really great. You know, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you won't. But yeah, that's just a couple of the things that we're doing. We have we're trying to sneak out there, do some other stuff.
You forgot Y Sumo. You also do Y Sumo.
Oh man, the Y Sumos are so much fun. Every time I'm around sumo wrestlers, I'm going to try to get some Y Sumos in.
You gotta do our Honu guys. You gotta do our Honu Sumo guys.
It started with our Honu guys, and I got that first crop of Honu people. And I have to say the first batch was cool, except for there was this point where it's like, who's your favorite sumo wrestler? And when they would say me, I'm like, you don't know enough sumo.
Well, hopefully this new crop, once you start doing the videos, they know.
Oh yeah, like some people are real diehards, and I'm like, I'm excited to see the people bring up some like old names, right? When I was in North Carolina, I got Sensei Seth. Shout out to Sensei Seth.
He said Chiyo no Fuji,
yeah. That's a pretty deep cut.
Well, I mean, Chiyo Fuji is a legend.
He is a legend, but there is a crop of people that have no idea who he is. You know what I mean? Which is crazy.
Yeah. Well, they just haven't done a deep dive yet.
They haven't done a deep dive, right? But that also makes sense. There's so much sumo. When you first think of it, you're like, there's not that much sumo. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. There's a lot. Like, you have so many people in each division, and then you have people that have retired, and then you just keep going back further and further. And then if you do like me, I've been doing this extreme weird deep dive into amateur sumo, like American amateur sumo, and it's weird, and I love it.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think
like the Night of the Giants. Did you see that one? The Night of the Giants?
Oh, the one you sent me. Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, they filled up an auditorium, and it was on ESPN. We had Kevin Carter, who I got a Y Sumo with. He was one of the announcers, kind of the play-by-plays. It was so dope. That was 99, right?
Wow.
Yeah. And I keep like going back further and further, right? And you keep finding weirder and stranger situations. And of course, there's a few people around that can like show us the way. Like, honestly, a bucket list one, I want to get John Jock, but I want to do something different, right? I think for me, doing the Y Sumos, I want to be in person. it felt good.
Yeah, it's better. It's better to do it in person, I think.
Yeah.
If you can.
Like I'm there, I'm chilling. I need to fix the audio. I know the audio. I'm working on it. I have to buy equipment. I'm not rich. I also don't know what
I don't
to
know.
do.
I don't know. The way you're like traveling and spending all this money makes everybody think like JJ's got some money.
Hey, I work hard.
I know you do. Of course you do. You work a little too hard.
Hey, but like I think next year I'm gonna go to Hawaii. I'm gonna try to get a sit down with some of the Hawaiian sumo wrestlers.
Yeah. Fortunately, Hawaii, they're not really active, are they?
There's a club that's active, like Henry, who was supposed to be at the World Games.
Yeah.
But he had to pull out due to injury. But it's
hard. It's hard for them. It's just so far to try to get to stuff.
It is far. It's the furthest land from any other land,
Yeah.
But I mean, I told Christina that it's like, hey, let's go to Hawaii and go train. And I want to get a full crew. And I don't know. John Jock said that he had a place for us to stay. I'm not 100% sure that's real, but if it is, that cuts a lot of the price.
A lot.
So I definitely want to go.
They're on the Oahu, right? They're on Oahu.
I think so. Island? Yeah, I think. Are they on Big Island or are they on Oahu?
No idea.
For me, it doesn't really matter. Every time I go to Hawaii, I go to multiple islands.
Okay.
I usually fly into Oahu and then stay there for about a few days, and then bounce over to. I've done Kauai a few times, and I've done what's the other one? Lanai. I've done Lanai, and then I went up to what's the Forbidden Island? Niihau. I went up to
Niihau, not Molokai.
I haven't been to Molokai. I haven't been to Molokai or Big Island. I want to go to Big Island.
Really?
I haven't been.
My uncle lives on Big Island.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've never been to Hawaii. Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to go since I was probably like 6 years old, but
maybe
every time something else gets in the way. I don't have money. I don't have money.
Maybe it's right there. It's right there. Come on, it's like you fly from Japan right there. That could work.
I don't have
money. Could work.
It's 8 hours. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm just saying.
But the problem is living costs, the cost of living. Like you have to pay for accommodations and then food and stuff. That's going to screw me, even if the ticket is affordable. Once
again, maybe John Jock says, I don't know how big his place is. I have no idea. Can you imagine? Come on.
I really can't. If I'm going to move to the UK next year,
okay,
I have to get a car and everything. Yeah,
that's far. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right. Well, poo to that. So I do want to go.
If I'm in the UK, you guys can come and visit. I'm probably going to try to start a sumo club.
Yeah. I'm going, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe we can schedule it when there's a tournament.
Scottish Open.
Kind of like the Scottish Open or something like that. So we fly in, maybe we'll get there like a week early, do some training.
Yeah. Like what I did for the SoCal Open.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. We'll do the Mengkin protocol. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it, the Mengkin protocol.
Well, 10 days. 10 days.
10 days.
Get 1 or 2 practices in, compete, 2 days later, leave.
Also, there'll be some big boys out there. Some big boys.
The UK sumo scene is not big, is it?
There's a Britain team, right? And
there is. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there, but it seems like they have a head of it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just not. Maybe the government doesn't.
Maybe it's
pay
a
or
U.S.
anything.
Sumo Federation. Same.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? It's probably that. Yeah, yeah. It's probably something along those lines, right? And honestly, it's probably like that in a lot of places, right?
I mean, I mean, probably except for like places, well, Ukraine right now. I mean, different
Well,
issue, but
yeah, like most of the like
Eastern blocks, countries.
yeah, those Eastern Bloc countries, they have programs and they kind of just add them into those programs, and I think that works out pretty well.
Yeah, agreed.
Um,
Right, but
so
that's I don't even know. That's not even part of our agenda.
no, not at all. No, we're Mavericks.
We got
So let's dive into keeping up.
keeping up.
What do you think of keeping up? We've had a few episodes by now, and keeping up is where me and Christina we like sit down and we just talk about our trips and our sumo and all of those things. It's keeping up with me and Christina, the Joneses, obviously. The Joneses.
But you know,
Yeah,
we have a combination JJ Mengkin podcast. We have a JJ Christina podcast. So that means we need to have a Christina Mengkin podcast.
I don't think the world's ready for that.
Yeah, it's probably like even nonsense. The whole time it's just going to be nonsense.
Oh, if we go back and we watch Minimum Effort episode 1, I think we'll understand. Where JJ's just there, like, "Hey guys, this isn't the topic. Hey guys," and then I had to cut every piece of that. It's like, oh my god, I sound like an asshole. I'm yelling at you guys almost, just like, hey, we're not there yet.
It will be a mess. Christina and I should do at least one episode. Maybe when you guys in Japan, and then we can just film Christina and I.
Okay, all right.
Doing the episode.
Ooh, the Japan trip's gonna be fun, man. Ooh, we're gonna get so much stuff. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna eat fried chicken. We're gonna eat sushi. We're gonna go to the fish market. I don't know how many of those things I'm gonna drag you to, but I'm gonna try to drag you to everything.
But keeping up with Joneses. Sorry, yeah. Back to the topic.
Yes,
I enjoy it.
You enjoy it? What do you enjoy?
The talk about Christina and you, just like bantering, Christina trying to, well, Christina's diabetes talk was pretty funny.
Yeah. Dude, every plane ride with Christina is crazy.
Well, because they have to search the thing, right? Like hand search.
So it's not just the searching, right? There's also this like, her blood sugar will go low, and she's on the plane, and she's like, "Hey, I need soda now. It's not time. I have diabetes."
Diabetes. I have diabetes.
Diabetes. But yeah, it's crazy, and it's like soda's like an immediate glucose shot for her.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know why they don't want to give her no damn ginger ale. Like,
just give it to her.
I know you got it.
Yeah. Don't hide it from. She will wreck this plane.
She gets 4 times the strength, so she'll just hold the chair in front of her.
Give me my soda!
Man. Well, yeah, I think traveling with diabetes is difficult. I'm blessed every day that you don't realize the complications that having an autoimmune disease like that would have on you, and it affects everything.
Yeah.
And then you run into rude people where they're like, "Oh, all you need to do is go exercise." It's like
no, not for type 1 diabetes. No,
I have the other one. I think she picked up my terminology on this one, and it's like my pancreas is just taking up real estate. It ain't doing nothing. It's just hanging out.
Yeah, diabetes can be scary. Like I was with my friend. He also has type 1 diabetes. We were skiing last year, and then for a while, like He was in, and then like for like 2 hours he hadn't like drank or eaten anything like sugary or anything. So I was like, Joshua, you should check your blood sugar. He's like, no, I'm fine. It's like, no, you should do it. And he goes and does it, and he's like 20 something.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, and I was like, and he immediately saw that. He was like, just give me whatever you have, chocolate. Give me chocolate, whatever you have. Juice, you have juice. It's like,
does he have any of the sensors?
He does, yeah.
He does. So, if you guys were out in the snow, a lot of times those sensors don't work.
Yeah.
They start fizzling.
Yeah, so it probably wasn't 30 something. It probably was, but it was probably still low because
it was still low.
Since, yeah.
Those sensors are great because they kind of emulate what the body does, right?
Yeah.
But there is like a couple issues with it, and I think the big issue is when you're doing fun things, they don't quite work as well. Like Christina went, she went, what is it called? She was doing sumo, and you would knock them off of her, right? Because you're violent.
Only person that's ever knocked it off is me. Like, yeah, and it was almost every single time too.
Every single time. And I have no idea why. I should really talk to someone about this. I don't know, and why I'm okay with you just abusing my wife that way. Yeah. So that's training. Like traveling with diabetes is crazy. It's crazy, and we don't know it because we have working pancreases, and that's our privilege, right? You have to kind of assess the different privileges that we have, and that's definitely one
for sure.
Yeah.
But that's a good one. Keeping up with Joneses. I like. What was the most recent one? Talking about barbecue. What barbecue you like the most? Yeah.
What barbecue you like? What's up? What's your jammy jam? That Texas barbecue was good.
Texas barbecue was good. The second place we went, not the first day.
Not the first one was there.
Yeah, the second one was good. The one we bought. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not really a barbecue boy though.
Really? Not even like Japanese barbecue?
I mean, I like Japanese barbecue, but I prefer people think I like meat more, and I'm like, no, I actually like vegetables more.
Are you a tempura fan?
No, not really.
No, okay. No. Pickled?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I like chicken tempura. It's good. Torite, but other stuff not so much. I do make some bomb Korean fried chicken though.
What?
I make Korean fried chicken.
Is it good?
Charlotte, is my Korean fried chicken good? Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I splattered myself with oil and get burnt and all this stuff and oil all over my kitchen, but I do it. It takes like 2 hours, but.
All right. I am a fan of Korean barbecue. Korean fried
chicken, yeah.
But Korean fried chicken for sure. And I have a new PR campaign because it is one of the original fusion foods. So just putting that out there.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah.
During the Korean War, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's amazing. And that's why I like it so much. It's so good. It reminds me of family, but then with like a different touch.
Different kind of like spice set or whatever you call it. Yeah. Crispy.
How are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yeah, how are you feeling with minimum effort?
Oh, I was like, how am I feeling? Why are we talking about feelings now? I like minimum effort. It's minimum effort. We just talk about whatever we want to talk about. Sometimes we get through the agenda. Sometimes we don't.
We usually don't.
You
usually don't. A lot of times we'll just sidetrack our conversations and just chit chat about stuff.
Well, not all the time, probably. All the time. We do that.
Oh, I guess that is all the time, isn't it?
Because we're even sidetracking about sidetracking, so.
That's good. I'm a fan that we figured out how to do every day of the week. You know, like that. It's huge. It's huge because the first minimum effort was rough. It was rough. It was so rough. And then we took a 2-year hiatus. 2 years. 2 years.
1.5.
Okay.
No,
And then I
it
kept
was
thinking,
no. We didn't. No, because we did World Games was last year. We did our episode in September, October, so it's not even a year.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We took like half a year, like 8 months. 8 months.
Let's just round it up to a year.
Okay, year.
So we took a year off, and I don't know how time works.
It seems like it, yeah. I don't know. You just added like 2 years on, on top of everything.
I kind of do.
So we're suddenly in 2025.
Hey, man. When you told me you came to San Diego in February of this year, I was like, yeah, that's right. I think I work too much. Legit, I think my timing is off because of too much work. It's all right. I'm all right with it. I'm all right.
You sure? You're all right with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now it's good. I figured out a good flow of everything, and everything's working. Everything's moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't make me think too much of it.
And then we have a few more things to cover.
Yeah.
New project.
We do have a new project. So we have Aiden's Journey. And Aiden, it's interesting to have a student come in that so he's a judo student from SDSU that came into Honu for judo and then stayed for sumo. And there's just he's such a positive kid. Nancy really knows how to pick out the good kids, and there's a whole crew of them, but I had to pick one to be the spokesman of this journey. And I think Aiden's it. He's been doing Muay Thai. He ended up winning a couple Muay Thai fights over the last couple weeks. I think the next time he gets in a sumo tournament, he's going to end up winning. I feel it.
He's going to go for middleweight, I'm guessing.
No, he's
lightweight.
Super light right now.
Really?
Super light. Yeah, okay. He's 165 pounds.
Wow, you lost a lot of weight.
He lost a lot of weight for Muay Thai, and
and
I've been pondering about a couple things, and I think we should do for the next SoCal Open, which this is a tangent, of course. Extra weight divisions like the Europeans do.
Oh, like the under 80, under 85.
Yeah.
Under 75.
Yeah, so I think they go 70, 77, 85, 80. And then they go from there. And we don't have to follow it 100%.
Yeah, you should, when we do the registration, you should go by how many people at weight. We should need to know everybody's weight, then we can tell if we can do that weight category, right?
But for sure we'll have the standard divisions.
Light, middle, heavy.
Middle, light, heavy, and heavyweight. And then from there, I think we should add in additional ones. And I have numbers for competitions in my head that make sense, right? I think 77 kilo is a pretty good weight division.
Under 77, yeah.
Yeah, under 77. And then you have under 85. I think that's a pretty good division.
Yeah, because we did have a couple of kids that were under, people under 77. Not couple, a few, 4 or 5 guys. Yeah.
And I think it may open the door for a few people to hop in. I have to figure out what that looks like for women, because I want to also give that opportunity too. just so
Yeah.
it doesn't scare them. You know,
Yeah.
I want
True.
them to have that
True.
opportunity.
Yeah.
And weight classes definitely kind of clean it up a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It gets a little bit away from the spirit of it, but then we will always have
Always
open
have
weight.
open weight. Yeah. An open weight.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Yeah.
That's
Cool. That'll be cool.
that's
That'll
a
be fun.
little bit like in the back of my head as we're ramping up for the SoCal Open 2024. Yes.
No
and of
date
course-
announcement yet, right? We're not going to announce a date yet.
Oh no, we can do it right now.
Oh, date
So
announcement!
it's-
Alert! Date announcement. Incoming telegraph. Incoming telegraph.
All right. The SoCal Open is going to be February 24th, 2024. That's the last Saturday, or it should be the last Saturday of February. Are you checking?
Yeah, I'm
checking my homework.
Yes.
Please do.
Yes, last Saturday.
Yes. And it will be at the Performance Annex in City Heights. And the way that it works is we're trying to throw a full festival, and we have a working name, a project name right now, and it's Solidarity Fight Fest. It corresponds with the internment camps that happened in California. So that was February 19th. Ours is on the 24th of February, and it's just like an honoring and a remembering all of our own history. So we're working with the Historical Society of San Diego to kind of figure out all the details. So we'll see more information coming soon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Excited for that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Another little side project. More Y Sumos are going to be happening. More Y Sumos. The goal is one a week.
One a week. Okay.
One a week, which is doable. It's doable, especially as much traveling as I'm doing. And I like to do them in person. So if you are a sumo fan, sumo competitor in the Southern California area, reach out to me, and we can definitely try to figure out a way for me to get up there. All right. I live pretty far south, so everything's going to be up.
Mm-hmm.
Should be fun. Should be fun. And all of my people under the shell now, I'll get you soon.
Is that what's behind the shell is?
No, behind the shell is just going to be a bunch of like B-roll. Just all of that footage behind. You're going to see me walking around, like sticking out my gut. You're going to see me beating up on kids. You're going to see kids kicking me in the face. You're going to see Nancy picking on me because that's all she ever does is pick on me now. Because she's like, I'm a Muay Thai cage fighter. I'm doing stuff. And I'm going to walk around with the Kindle stick. I have a Shinai and hit me. So we're going to see all of that.
Where did she get that Shinai?
She made me buy it.
For her to use.
Yeah. She made me buy 2.
Is that how she disciplines her apprentices?
Only in Honu, because our waiver covers that. We can't do that at SDSU. I think it's against the law.
Good to know.
Like, you just can't start beating people with sticks. I think, what is that called? Corporal punishment, right? Somewhere along those lines. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. I think it's actually against the law in public school systems. So, but at Honu,
at Honu, we allow corporal punishment.
I mean, you know.
Well, I mean, you do fighting stuff, so I mean,
it's a full contact sport with full contact elements.
Yeah, so
sometimes Janais make contact with people, not out of mean-spirited, not picking on them.
Discipline.
In the pursuit of getting better.
like some small taps. It's not going to
Small
hurt them
taps.
permanently. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the best part about it is none of us know how to use a shinai appropriately. So
You just know how to use it for corporal punishment.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So it doesn't hurt. It just sounds real bad.
I did like 3 years of kendo.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, growing up. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it was fun.
I
Good times.
keep trying to do kendo and I can't.
It's too
I don't
much.
have time. I
No.
don't have time. You don't have time.
You don't have
wanna-
time. You're doing too
I
many
don't
things
have
already.
I know, but maybe when I retire.
Retire. You retire?
I don't know, dude. At some point, everybody has to retire, right? That's how this works. Oh, work to death?
Yeah,
Yes,
probably.
yeah,
Probably.
Yeah. We are in that generation of work till you die.
You know it.
Yeah.
Well, shall we wrap this up?
Let's wrap it up. So we've already talked about everything.
Yeah.
We've talked about all the stuff that we do. We appreciate you. We will see you guys soon. And remember, all we do is minimum effort, just a little bit. Just a little bit of effort.
Yeah. Well, sumo, we do maximum effort. Podcasting, we do minimum effort. Yeah.
Yeah. Our digital imprint into the world is minimal. But everything we do in the ring is maximum. That's right. See you guys.
Bye.
My face.